Go to butcherbox.com/weighing in and you will get 2 pounds of ground meat for life with your membership and $10 off on your first box. I thought it was, it was Chimaev proved a lot because he's never been pushed. And sometimes when you get pushed, and you've talked about this, you don't know until it happens. And he got pushed, and it was 1-1 going into that third round. I thought Gilbert Burns had won that second round. He hurt him, put him down. Going into the third round, it was even, and Chimaev could have folded. Nope, came out, performed beautifully. I thought his jab was the difference in the fight. His ability to land that jab consistently, he even put him down in the first round with that jab. The jab was a big difference. I thought it was kind of telling that the very first thing that he wanted to do was take Burns down. Even though when he took him down, didn't stay there. No. He got up, which was smart, but he wanted to prove, I'll take you down, and his wrestling was good. Burns was unable to get a takedown of his own, but goddamn, you got to give it to Gilbert. He fought his ass off, and he was throwing bombs all the way to the end.
Okay, so I caught a ton of flack in the comment section, you guys, and because I still do read the comments, believe it or not. And you guys were like, what are you talking about? The verdict's not in yet. You don't know what you're talking about. He's a stud. This is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see him get pushed. We hadn't seen him get pushed.
Nope.
You guys, to sit here and say the verdict was out, he could have folded at the end of that second round. I wanted to see. He got through the adversity. He got dropped a little bit. He got waddled a little bit. It was a little bit of exchange where all of a sudden he wasn't the bully anymore. He wasn't the hammer. He was starting to become the nail.
There you go.
He made the adjustments from the second to the third round, and that's what you want to see out of your fighters. Do I think he's the real deal? Absolutely. Do I think that he is as high as everyone was trying to put him up on there to warrant a minus 600 or 700 on the voting scales? Absolutely not. He's got some room for growth, you guys. That's where people need to understand. His stand-up tonight, it didn't look impressive. Don't get me wrong. He landed some clean shots. He did some good stuff. Okay, but Gilbert is not a stand-up king either. He's a jiu-jitsu practitioner who's one of the best in the world. Okay, so when you're trying to compare, he was able to get Gilbert down, but he didn't really do a whole lot on the ground either. So when you're talking about, now Gilbert is the one, he's the number 2 guy right now. You're number 2 in the rankings, but number 3 in the world at that weight class for the UFC. I'm just simply saying, he has room for growth. We put him on a pedestal. Fans put him on a pedestal. I wasn't ready to go there yet. Do I think he's the real deal now after seeing the adversity he was able to go through? What he took in that second round, after what he delivered in the first round? What you have to remember is that fighters, when they deliver such a great performance in the first round and they come out and have a second round like that, they normally start to fold going into the third.
Right.
They're like, it's not going my way. Oh, man, humble. Put my head down, just give up. Everyone will understand. No, he didn't do that. And Gilbert fought the exact opposite way. He came out almost like he didn't realize he had won the second round. He didn't come out dictating the pace right away because Chimaev came out dictating the pace. And that automatically changed how that third round went. And so I give Chimaev a tip my hat to him. Great performance, great job. Way to silence Josh Thompson. I'm sure that was your goal in life, but great job. I thought he fought a great fight. I saw what I wanted to see out of him, John, in being a performer. I also saw what I didn't want to see out of him. He was so relaxed, but he played it up to the point where he wasn't humble anymore. You saw him sitting on the fence before Gilbert walked out, all that stuff. There's times for that. Some of the best guys in the world that were the best, John Jones, knowing how great he was, okay, DC, Khabib, all those fighters that were young, Conor McGregor, that had that about them, Jose Aldo, you never saw them with the antics really when they walked out. They came out, they knew it was fight day. This is a real situation. It almost backfired on him a little bit. I think he needs to make sure that he remembers, at the end of the day, when I'm fighting the best guys in the world, it's a fight. And anything can happen. He almost found out at the end of that second round.
Yeah, he did. It was that fight could have ended up completely different with Gilbert Burns winning, but I thought both performed very well. I thought Gilbert showed a lot in that fight. I thought Chimaev showed a lot. So definitely, to me, that was the fight of the night.
Go to butcherbox.com/weighing in and get 2 pounds of ground beef free for life and $10 off your first box.
100% agree. Okay.